Okay, just gathering up some research vids, different day, different cloud setting. Bitching and moaning about some of the texts that I'm getting from the people that I'm working with to collect the nanocarbon, and not going the way that it hasn't not been going for the last 2 weeks. Now it's going, not 2 weeks, not going the way that I expected it to go. Not with the people that I'm coming across anyways. I didn't expect it out of them. Just throwing on a few filters as I'm driving around. So the atmosphere is what I'm explaining this morning to these people, because they're freaked out about the asteroid that's supposed to be hitting the Earth. So I just fuck with them kind of and tell them, yeah, Nibiru's hitting the Earth, the sun's hitting the Earth. We got Martians coming back from Mars because the Tesla car bumped into them. We got all kinds of bullshit stories going on out there. If you want to go down those roads, I don't. I've already been down all those roads. I'm tired of the shit. I don't want to be bothered. So what I'm trying to explain to them is, like, every time we get into something, the 3, 4 suns, 2 suns, 3 suns, 4 suns, it's all atmospheric. It's all happening atmospheric. It's controlled atmospherically. You can see it for yourself. Now that someone's telling you this, you can go out and study the photographs you already have of the sun, and you'll see what I'm saying. And they can ricochet it back and forth off different layers of atmosphere, nanocarbon, if you will. What I'm showing you here, I'm going to be getting into the moon in the next couple days. Going to be going in on the moon. Can't even wake people up to the clouds. Can't even wake people up to the trees, the landscapes, any of these other things. It's one of the reasons why in the beginning I went right from the clouds to the moon, and then came back down to the ground. As a matter of fact, on some of the earlier videos, if I thought people could handle it, I went clouds, the moon, the veil, and then back down to the ground. When you go in on the veil, forget it. Fucking forget it, man. People just not gonna get it. So now getting all this feedback from all these people. This is what I avoid on YouTube. When I'm doing my YouTube channel and stuff like that, I make it very clear in my videos that I don't want to be bothered with anybody's religious bullshit. I only took it on because I was the one that fucking took it on, because I'm the one out there, asking for other opinions. So if I'm gonna ask, and I better watch out what I wish for, right? And I was kind of hoping. Oh, come on. I was kind of hoping for people who are on the awakening, or were not such zombies, that they could actually be objective and go look at some of this. And it turned out to come back and bite me, because it's total opposite. It's like dealing with me 10 years ago, looking for all these answers, and you're looking at all these different places, and you're down all these different rabbit holes, and it's so fucking confusing, and it's so hard. So that's why I'm trying to reach my hand out to everybody and say, look, I'm going to show you. You can go see it for yourself. You can see all this shit for yourself. So now when we go into the moon, forget it, man. So I already took my telescopes back from the other 2 girls from last week, and there's no sense. There's no sense. If they can't grab the nanocarbon from the clouds, which is so simple, just what I'm doing right now. I'm collecting nanocarbon at the cloud level right now. This is a digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon. And you think you can't see it? You can. It's the triangular shapes that you're seeing pushing and pulling all these clouds into place in order to create these imageries before you, that are right in front of your face right now. If you just go and look, if you can't see with your eyes, I don't blame you so bad, because we've lost a lot of contrast in our atmosphere and in our eyes. So therefore, I'm just suggesting to you, go use some filters, add some contrast for yourself, turn your brightness down on your cameras at least to 70%, 60-70%, somewhere in that vicinity. Whatever you can do to add contrast for yourself, so you can start identifying this imagery. And it's just not happening. Nobody's doing it. They just keep coming back with nonsense that cannot be proven, that's totally false. And because everybody says it and everybody goes along with it, then it's supposed to be believable? What do you mean you don't believe that asteroids are real? No. I don't believe the fucking outer space, your idea of outer space is real. It's not that I don't believe it. There's no need to believe it. It's been proven false. It's false. It's a falsity. It's wrong. It's bullshit. Whatever terms you want to put on it. So if there's no such thing as outer space, then you better come up with another fucking idea for what asteroids really are. And I know what asteroids really are. We all do. Just afraid to fucking talk about it. We're afraid to admit it. Nothing to do with outer space. Be right back. Yep. Yeah, so trying to find somebody who's not a liar is hard enough. Trying to find someone who's an unintentional liar is maybe what I would have settled for, but I'm not even getting that. So just everybody's just full of shit, and they like it that way. They prefer it that way. They prefer to live by the lies. Known that for quite a long time though too, about other things. I just figured this here, finding a nanocarbon and being able to show you guys all this, I figured this would be it. This would be the real awakening. But I guess I'm feeling so shitty about it today because I know I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary of identifying all this nanocarbon. It was obviously a few months earlier that I started finding it because it was the way that I found everything. Not even sure as I put it together, over a 6-month period before I really started finding it. It was, finding one thing after the other. Because in other words, I found imagery in grow rooms a year or two earlier. I was finding the imagery. I gotta see this. I was finding the imagery, so, but I didn't have any answers. I was looking, was it the light? Was it the lights? Oh, it's fucking nice, man. Was it the lights? Was it the, oh, wow, yeah, that's really nice. So, anyways, thinking it was the LEDs, it was coming out, a lot of government conspiracy shit blowing through my mind, a lot of wasted time running down those rabbit holes, like I said, and, I guess, you have to take them sometimes. As long as you come back out of the hole, then it's okay, I guess, to go down these rabbit holes. I'm always indecisive about that, but, I mean, if I did not go down those rabbit holes, then I'd be still asking myself those questions. I wouldn't have enough confidence to say, no, that's bullshit, that's a lie, and I know that it's a lie and I can prove it's a lie. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I guess it's kind of good that I went down a lot of those rabbit holes. But you got to come back out of the fucking holes, people. You can't stay down them. And, you latch on to people taking pictures of that fucking thing. Unbelievable. Latch on to the Christianity or something, for example. You know what I mean? I went through down all the religious holes growing up and everything like that. So when you do that, you want to come back out of those holes. You don't want to stay there when the things don't make sense. And then when they don't make sense in the religions, they always say, "Oh, you got to read between the lines. There's all these hidden messages." And nah, fuck you, man. If they were gonna fucking say anything, they'd just say it straight up. If you're not gonna say it straight up, then get the shit out of my fucking face. Because all you're doing is distracting and deceiving everyone. But everybody goes along with that. So if you're going to stay that religious hole all your life and go down all these religious holes on the religions, which they're all religions, so that gets confusing. Even atheism is a religion. The atheists just don't realize it. And neither do the non-atheists. People of religions will rank out the atheists for not being religious, but they are religious. It's just another religion. They believe in another religion, one they cannot prove. You cannot prove that there's no God. Can't prove that there's no such thing as God. Using that term, that word God, there's no evidence that there is no God. So for them to make that claim based on nothing and have anything else to back it up, it's fucking stupid. It's just another religion. Science, same thing, does the same thing. Medical industry does the same thing. I'll put this up here and I'll go get a coffee. Change filters from red back to yellow again. Could go with blue. When the sky's all cloudy like this and a lot of cloud cover, let me clean it first though. You can go with the blue and add contrast. When it's a neon blue sky, I only use the blue filter when I'm trying to identify and point out to people the nanocarbon, the triangular shapes, because with the blue filter on, you can go ahead and zoom in and you can still see them in their blue neon state, at least actually a little bluer, obviously, if I'm adding a filter. But it still helps to add contrast and fixes those things. But again, your eyes are going to catch it all anyways. It'll just take a little bit, and then your eyes will see it all. At least that's what I've been telling everybody for a fucking year now. That's what I've been saying, but I mean, boy. See, the thing is, I catch people. I catch people. People are busted. I catch people out. I have to trick people into seeing it. And when I trick them into seeing it, then I know. I don't have to guess. I know that if I allow them to use their imagination, they certainly will. But if I trick them, then I don't have to worry about it. I can get the evidence that I need. That's what I mean about giving them the EMNC boxes, not saying too much. If you say too much, they want to run off on all these different paths. Let's see. I stopped responding to most of the text messages. I stopped responding to them because it's too much explanation. I don't want to have to explain things to people one-on-one over text or phone, especially. I mean, if we were face-to-face, maybe I wouldn't mind so much, but I don't want to keep explaining shit. And then especially if you're going to go not even look at what I'm explaining for yourselves and just say no, it's not that, and then without even looking, it's this, it's the angels. That's why I say seeing it is more important than knowing it. Seeing it is just more important. You're never going to know it, never going to understand it unless you see it for yourself. And it's too easy to see for you not to see it for yourselves. If you go out and do just what I'm doing right now, just what I'm doing, just throw a fucking camera on the dash. I don't know how many more times I can say it. Throw a dash cam on, point it up at the fucking sky, drive around with it with a filter on, and then go home, upload the fucking thing, use your camera phone again as a viewing device to watch your own videos. Do that a couple times, just a couple times. And then after you do it a couple times, you'll start to see it. And then, once you see it with the cameras as a tool, as a viewing device, you won't need it anymore. Take out all bullshit stories of refractions, reflections, and all the other shit that's going to be thrown at you for the reasons why you're seeing what you see. You can take all that out, just see it with your own eyes. And then when someone tells you that you got it, oh, that's camera tricks. Oh, that's just camera fucking fuckery and computer jizz. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I can see it with my own fucking eyes. Oh, then you must be living in a matrix simulation. We're in a simulated fucking world. It's kind of like, you ever play that video game, Minecraft? You fucking assholes, man. It's fucking Matrix. It's Minecraft. It's the fucking Jesuits. It's fucking... Oh, man. People, fuck me. Let's see, which way am I going to aim this bitch? I guess it's almost at 20 minutes anyway. I can just shut it off. Yeah, it's at 21 minutes. Okay, I'll be back.